or have agreed that our meeting will be recorded. Okay, so thank you sa mga nag-yes. Alright, so welcome to our first meeting for our thesis 1. Okay, the most exciting subject in your curriculum. Okay, thesis 1. Now, this is a culmination of everything you have learned from first year until up to now. Okay, so gagamitin natin lahat ng concepts na yun in order to create a research, a thesis research about food development and marketing research. And this is something na magagamit natin once we put up our own business. Okay, so we will now have a understanding on how companies do food development and marketing research. Okay, and so far we are 14. And dalawa ata yung account ni Decibel. So we are 14 now. Hopefully, in our next meetings din is madagdagan tayo. Okay? Now, before I discuss the syllabus, yun ang gagawin natin today, I will be discussing the syllabus. I will be requiring you to do something muna. Okay? So let me just share my screen. Ayan. Okay. Now, in our Google Classroom, ito ang mga kailangan nating gawin. In our next synchronous meetings or consultations, we will be using this link. Okay, so we are going to only have one link, no, for the future meetings. So ito yan. So in the upper left corner of your Google Classroom, if you are using a desktop, laptop, makikita yung Meet link. I think pwede rin siya makita using your cellular phones or smartphones. Ayan, basta nandyan siya. Meet link. Alright? Ayan. Also, I have posted an activity. This is the first activity that we are going to do. Okay? This will also serve as a confirmation that you are enrolled in the Google Classroom. Let's just check. I think hindi pa kompleto eh. Ayan. Hines, nandito na. Amoas, Roseanne. Banasan, Basilio, Ben Hayes. Okay. So far we are 20 students. I think, yes, okay. It's good that everyone is already enrolled. Yes. Meron akong 20. Going back here, ayan. So you need to answer itong ating first question. Now, I'll be requiring you to do two things. And may nagsabit na. Download the course syllabus and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Dito muna tayo sa course syllabus. In the stream, ayan, pinost ko na yung ating course syllabus. So you just click and download the syllabus. Okay. Alright. Second requirement natin is why am I requiring you to subscribe to my YouTube channel? Ganito ang gagawin natin. Consultations and meetings will be, recorded meetings will be posted dito sa YouTube channel. So you can review the things we have talked about. Anyway, I will keep the videos private. So, only those who have the link ang pwedeng mag-view. So, hindi siya public. So, private ang ating magiging usapan. But the archive of all the meetings will be in there. And you have to subscribe para ma-view nyo yung mga private videos. Okay? So, that is your second requirement. Sino na itong nag-turn in? Tingnan nga natin. Okay, Michelle, very good. Nagawa mo na. Alright? Sige, ganito ang mangyayari yan. Once na you have done, this will also apply to the future activities. No? If you have submitted an activity, ayan, bibigyan ko kayo ng score. Ayan, si Michelle, bigyan natin ng 10. Okay? Alright. Then I will return. Bigyan ko ng comment. Very good. Alright. You will now see the score given to you by your instructor. Okay. All activities should be only submitted dito sa Google Classroom para magkaroon tayo ng record of the activities that you have passed and all the activities that you have finished. So, ganito ang itsura niya. Okay. Punta tayo sa grades. Ayan. So, ang nag-gradean ko pa lang is si Michelle. Siya pa lang yung nabigyan ko ng score. So, meron na siyang 10 points from the first activity. Okay. Ganito yung itsura naman niya if you have I have set a deadline kasi dito until Friday. You will answer until Friday. You will have to do the requirements until Friday. So, kung na-miss nyo yung activity, hindi na po kayo pwede mag-submit. At ang lalabas sa aking class record is ganito. Ayan. For example, in my other class, ayan, there are some students na hindi nakapag-pass. It will be now marked as missing. Okay? Even in your records, malalaman nyo, hindi ko pala na-pass this activity. So, magre-record siya na missing. Now, it would be best for the both of us, no? Kayo, tsaka ako, to track our activities. Okay? Dito lang sa Google Classroom para hindi kalat-kalat yung ating mga activities. Alright? Ayan. So, as much as possible, let us try to avoid yung mga missing na activities. So, let's do the activities na. Anyway, this is ano naman thesis. So, all activities will be done by group. Hindi kayo mahihirapan in submitting, in doing as well. Okay? So, ganyan po ang itsura ni Google Classroom. Going back here, alright. So, okay. Yun ang ano lang, how to use Google Classroom. Very simple lang naman tong Google Classroom. And we will do everything dito sa Google Classroom. I repeat that, do not forget to do the first activity. Download the syllabus, subscribe the YouTube channel. Okay? Sir, ayokong mag-subscribe pag hindi ka rin magsusubscribe sa akin. Okay, may nagsabi sa akin yung mga Pasko na, yung mga ibang klase. It's okay if you want me to subscribe as well sa YouTube account nyo. Just tell me. Okay, walang problema dyan. I will also subscribe. Okay? Yan, sino may mga YouTube dito? Si Mercedes ata may YouTube O kaya si Rose Ann. Mga TikTok videos. Joke. Okay? What else? What else? Okay. Let's just be clear with the groupings. I'm sure naman alam niyo na yung groupings nyo. Let's just review again. Ano ba yung mga groupings natin? For group 1, we have Makaburas, Matso, Olman, and Kogaay. For group number 2, we have Amoas, Basilio, Dayag, Samidan. For group 3, we have Alikda, Benhis, Kabading, Latayon. Wala si Benhis ngayon wait, dito na si Miss Dianso. Nandiyan ka ba, Benhis? Group number 4, we have Garcia, Pagayan, Dianso, and Sakpa. For group number 5, we have Padtok, Banasan, Timaang, and Tuling. So these are now the final groupings, changing of groups. Now when it comes to groupings, alright, kasi this is a common problem with thesis. Sir, gusto ko pong umalis sa group ko. Sir, gusto ko pong lumipat sa ibang group. I am very sorry but I will not allow for you to change the group. Okay? Or to transfer from one group to another. The best thing I can give to you kung ayaw mo talaga yung group mo is to do the thesis alone. Okay? And I don't think na gusto nyo gawin yan, to do the thesis alone. So, you try to build relationship with your group, and as much as possible, you work together. And I hope it will not happen in this class because from my past experiences in all groups, meron talaga yung isa or dalawa na walang contribution. And I really, really hope it would be different for this class. Everyone should contribute something. Anyway, the process of product development and market research is very, if I may say, mas masaya siya as compared to a conventional research kasi we are doing it. We are producing a good product to be sold in our business plan and business implementation. Speaking of which, this is a connected dun sa business planning and business implementation. So whatever product that you will develop from thesis 1 and thesis 2, that is the product that you're going to sell in your business plan and business implementation. So magkakadugtong ito. Okay? And this is an advantage for entrep students kasi step by step, you are already creating your star product or your best product. And the chances for marketability or profitability in the future would be very, very high. Kasi trinabaho mo to from the start. Okay, revises or revisions or improvements has already been done in this thesis. Hindi nyo na yung gagawin sa implementation. So we'll concentrate on promoting and just selling the product. Okay. very advantageous itong sequence natin ng thesis and business plan implementation. Okay? I repeat hopefully okay yung groupings natin. Sir, pwede bang lumipat sa ibang klase? Yun talaga ang hindi pwede. Okay? You are enrolled in my class, which means that your group must be enrolled under me. Okay? Alright. Oh, may 3 na agad na nagpass. Okay, very good. And very easy lang, no? 10 points agad. Okay. So, do we have questions before we move on to our syllabus? You ask your questions now. You just comment, sir, di kita marinig or hindi makita yung screen or ayaw ko makita yung mukha mo, just comment. Just turn on your microphone and ask your questions if you have questions, okay? All right, sige, let's continue. Okay, now let me just show you our syllabus. Ayan. Okay, so this is now the approved syllabus natin. No? Okay, so you check your course codes, pero I think wala namang may error dyan kasi since you are already third years. This is NTRAP 200. Okay, this is 1, Product Development and Market Research. Now, the description is, this course encompasses the first phase of development of actual products, and this should be good products, winning products, in the student's line of specialization, including packaging and labeling whenever applicable. With market research, it integrates the study of the viability of the product developed in the target market with the research proposal as a tangible output. Ang gagawin pa natin dito, once you have your outputs already, no, yung thesis 1 no, with results, with thesis 2 na din, we can pass them in the university, or we can even enter them into contests, and there are prizes no, for winning researches. And from experience, mataas ang chances ng mga researches involving product development when it comes to awards or sa mga nananalo. Okay? Kasi there's an actual product. Okay. Period offered, this is every first sem. So if you have failed, hopefully not, if you have failed this subject, you will have to take it again next year at madedelay kayo ng 1 year. Total credits is 3 units and the total hours is 90 hours. Now that is a total of 36 hours lecture and 54 hours that you will do the research on your own, and also with consultations. As for consultations naman, we have to schedule it. We have to schedule. Now, I really hope na you will schedule the consultations. Na the initiative should come from you. Pero if I see na walang gusto magpa-consult, petiks, I will set the consultations. No? So, everyone should be updated din kung ano yung mga dapat nilang gawin in the research. Okay? Alright. Now, for the vision and mission, we have a new vision and mission statement yet again. So, if you have time, try to read and understand and memorize, of course, our vision and mission. Ayan, no? Our vision is BSU as an international smart university engendering graduates to walk intergenerational highways. So, I guess the change here from our past vision statement is we are now a smart university. Yung past kasi natin is just international university. For the mission, there are changes. Ayan. BSU cares. Ayan. Cares. Challenge innovation, advance technology and facilities, revitalize administration and gender partnership, and serve intergenerational role. Ayan yung ating CARES. Sabi nga nila CARES. It's cares. Okay? And so you have to memorize and put it in heart. No? Including me. Ayan, i-memorize ko din yan. Now, let's go straight dun sa topics to be tackled no, for this semester. Kasi I guess every sem nyo naman ng nating kino-cover tong mga program, college, goals. So, dito tayo. Okay. So, the topics, ayan, we will have an introduction on the product development and market research. So, we will have an overview of the product development. What is product development? How it is done? Strategies in making new products. Okay, let me just isingit ko lang to. If we are trying to think of a product, no, for our research. It should be a new product, okay, not existing product. And one way to know if our product is new is just use Google. Okay. For example, if I have an idea, can I make sayote ice cream? Okay. Punta lang tayo kay Google. Okay. Kasi from the idea, parang bago, no? Oh, sayote ice cream, pwede ba yun? Okay. Is it an existing product? Just type in Google if the product is already existing. And it is one way of checking that. Ayun, featuring the sayote ice cream, meaning the product is already existing. So I have to think of another product. I repeat, the product must be new. Okay, it is there is no sense of researching for a product that is already existing. I guess this is now the challenge for you guys. No? Kasi sobrang dami ba naman ng mga food developers, meron bang idea na hindi pa natatap? Okay, so yan ang aalamin natin. Okay. Oh, going back here, ba't ka na, oops, sorry. Na-open ko yung picture ni Ma'am Maan. Bakit ka na ba nagdi-discuss, sir? Alright. Sige. Stages of new product development, department and functions in food product development. Ayan. Then, our part 2, which is the research idea generation. Now, we will try to see the trends and issues in the food service industry. One way of knowing what product should I produce or research is by following the trends in the food industry. Then we will go to the Philippine Development Plan and Research Priorities of government agencies such as DOST, Department of Agriculture, and CHED. Then we will go now to research capability assessment. So this is now the research idea generation topics. After that, we will now go on how to do your review of literature, which is one of the most tedious job in doing research. Methods and techniques in crafting a quality review, searching, reading, and evaluating sources. Proper citing of sources is very good, and we are now using APA format, 8th edition already. So we will also teach you on how to do that citing method, yung APA format. And narrowing research questions. So we should identify the main questions that we are going to answer in our research. What else? Ito na. After that, we now go with proposal writing. So contents of the introduction, parts of the introduction, technical, how to do the background of the study, objectives, the importance, and the place and time of the study. This is for the introduction only. After doing the introduction, ito na, we will do the materials and methods. Now, this is the product development process. And for product development, we are going to use experimental research design. We will going to add market research design, the marketability of your product. Kasi there are some products that are really new. Okay, ito yung problem. No? It is a new product, pero hindi siya mabenta. Again, the product is not good. Or if I may say, nonsense or useless if you cannot sell that product. So we are going to involve market research. Collecting data and evidence and statistical analysis. No? I will try my best to teach statistics to you guys the way that you can understand it easier. No? I think, tapos nyo na ba yung statistics nyo? Tama ba? Can anyone answer? Tapos nyo na yung statistics nyo? Or do you have a statistics na subject? Wala po, sir. Okay, I think wala, no? Oh, very good kung sino man yung sumagot. Sumagot naman kayo. Itong mga itong tagal nating di nagkita eh. Gino-ghosting niyo ako. Ayan. Thank you, Ram. Wala ata, sir. Oh. Okay. Pero okay, I will try my best to teach statistics the easiest way possible. Let's go back. Saan na tayo? Alright. Ayan. After that, now we will review the BSU research format. This is the format that we are going to follow in packaging our research. Then the final requirement for your thesis 1 which we are going to do by the end of the semester, is the preparation of the presentation. So you have to present your initial proposal. Thesis 1 is proposal pa lang ang gagawin natin. Yung data gathering, we will do that. Data gathering analysis, we will do that in your thesis 2. So, proposal presentation tayo. Okay? Yeah. So, prepare. You need to prepare yourselves for a defense for your proposal. So, in total, we have 2 proposals. Yung for thesis 1, that is the proposal for the presentation, the defense for the proposal. And for thesis 2, that is not the defense for the completed research. Okay? Ayan. Very exciting ang thesis, no? Sa'yo lang, sir. Now, we will try to make it exciting. Kasi actually, the product development is one of the most exciting researches. So, saya, I'm sure matutuwa kayo. Course requirements, ayan, class standing, quiz, written, laboratory outputs. And we will be giving you activities that will help you in doing your research. And very important, peer evaluation. For me, kaya ako dinagdag tong peer evaluation kasi as you may know, I am very generous naman when it comes to giving grades. Pero for group works kasi, diba, sometimes not everyone deserves the grade, diba, for the group. That's why I will be giving peer evaluations as well. So for peer evaluations, you now have the chance to grade your classmates. For example, I have given you a grade of 1. Does your group mates deserve yung grade na 1? So I will let you decide as a group. Ano ba ang grade na dapat niyang matanggap? And everything would be confidential. So yung whatever the grade that we given by the peer, it would be between you and between me only. Okay? Alright. Oops. May nag-join pa ba? Winnie! Hello, Winnie! Kamusta ka, Winnie? Ayan. Nakala ko nag-def. Let's go. Let's continue. Aside from that, tulad na sinabi ko kanina, final requirement is the oral presentation and of course, the detailed research proposal. This is now the write-up of your proposal. As for the grades, ayan, midterms tayo, we have the class standing, the activities that will be given to you. Periodic examination, when it regards to introduction and literature, 60%. Okay. But I will see if I will still give you an examination. But it depends on the output that you will give to me during the midterms. Usually kasi for thesis 1, if I am satisfied with the outputs for midterms, hindi ako yung nagbibigay ng exam. But then again, if everyone is submitting late, the quality is very poor, etc., I have no choice but to give you periodic examination. Okay? Ayan. So let's aim not to have an examination for midterms. For the final, same class standing, we have the oral presentation and the written detailed research proposal or the write-up. Okay? Possible grades that you can receive is, I think you are aware naman, di ba, yung grading system natin in Benguet State University. The highest possible grade you can get is 1. The minimum grade in order to pass is 3. The grade that we should avoid is 5 or INC or yung withdraw and ano pa ba? Withdraw with permit, drop, yan, yung mga iwasan natin. Let's aim for 1. No? And I think some of you are aiming to be loudest, di ba? When in graduation or to maintain your academic achievers status. Okay, what else? I guess that's it. No? Let's just discuss itong ating class rules. Ayan. For laboratory regulations, pre-experimentation to finalize the materials and methods of your proposal is highly encouraged. So you have to use complete laboratory outfit. Activities can be done dito sa Benguet State University, but we have to schedule din. Ito yung if you are experimenting no, on your product, pwede po dito. Okay, let's just me tutu. Ayun no, hello Ben Hayes, ang tagal kitang hinintay. Ayan. If you are wondering, Ben Hayes, nandito na kami sa, ano yung pinag-usapan natin? Ayan, dito na kami sa class regulations. Ano yung sinasabi ko kanina? If you plan to do your experiments or your testing of food, no, here in Benguet State University, please tell me in advance and I will reserve the rooms no, na gagamitin natin. Okay? And in cases that you don't have the required chef jacket, pero I'm sure all of you still have your chef jackets, or I hope kasya pa rin, you may use white t-shirt, apron, and hairnet. Everyone is encouraged to purchase or prepare all the needed materials before the start of experimentation. For example, that we have scheduled a day for the experimentation. Everything should be prepared already para hindi masahin yung oras. Kasi most likely, we can only give you a maximum of 4 hours to use our laboratory. So once you are here, kompleto na yung dala nyo. Let us maximize our time and the limit hassles that you will be causing in the kitchen, in the groupmate's kitchen. Avoid creating bad impression to the members of the household where you will be conducting your experimentations. In the case that you want to do your experimentation sa mga bahay-bahay, you have to respect yung home kung saan kayo mag-experiment. Okay? Consultation before starting the experimentation to finalize the method is highly encouraged to avoid wastages of ingredients. No. However, if you encounter problems during the pre-examination on the spot, immediately ask your advisor. You can contact us through Messenger, through email, or through Google Classroom. And we have 3 modes of communication. Never proceed if there are in doubts on your processes. Safety is always our top priority. So, starting from the proper attire, simulan natin yan, and the proper procedure when we are inside the laboratory. So, we should follow those protocols. Okay? And also hygiene. Kasi, even if we are inviting you to do the experimentations here, remember that we are still under the pandemic. So, let's follow yung COVID protocols. As for the class rules, punctuality should always be observed in the virtual meetings. So, if I have scheduled, let's follow the schedule, no, yung 3:30 natin. Hindi naman tayo mag-meet every meeting. Okay, so I will schedule synchronous meetings. But syempre, on the scheduled meetings, punctuality is very important. And I will appreciate those who will attend on time. Si Ben Hayes na-miss ko kasi laging late din to nung face-to-face. No, Ben Hayes? Hindi, joke lang. Okay. Let's go back here. You are required to be on your smart attire during virtual classes. Please, when we say smart attire, hindi naman to yung kailangan naka-corporate attire kayo. When you say smart attire, it's a proper attire when it comes to meetings. So please, wala yung mga nakasando or parang nasa beach, okay? Or yung mga bagong gising na may katay-katay pa dito sa t-shirt, okay? Let's try to avoid yung mga ganun. You have to be presentable pa rin even if we are doing virtual meetings, okay? All right, what else? You are required, letter C, always observe proper decorum during virtual meetings. Keep your microphones always on silent if you are not going to say anything. Dahil what we are trying to avoid is yung mga kalaban during online classes, yung mga aso, manok, etc. para hindi marinig ng buong classes. If you want to say something, meron tayo dito yung raise hand. Ayan, pakita ko lang. Ito. In the lower corner of your Google Meet, ayan. I-raise hand nyo lang if you want to ask questions and I will call your attention. Then you can open your microphone and state your question. Okay, let's maximize this button. Toot. Ayan. Narinig nyo yan? Once na you click this, there is a notification na maririnig ko. So I could stop, no, at i-ano kayo, i-ano ko yung question nyo. Right? So let's go back here. Letter D, posting content media are strictly prohibited. This should be addressed properly and appropriately. This is not a problem with your batch, no? Pero yung mga we have encountered, no? Even nung wala pa yung pandemic, there are concerns ng students na we can address, we can really address, we can help them solve that problem. But instead of telling the concerns to us, they usually rant on Facebook. And the problem with that with that kind of activity is solutions will not be made, no? Kung hindi niyo i-address yung problem dun sa right people. Okay? So please, if you let's say ayoko yung itsura ni sir na nandidiri ako tuwing siya online classroom tapos pinost niya sa Facebook. Okay? If I will not if I will not be notified of that problem, okay, hindi ko magagawa ng solution 'yon. So make sure to always contact your advisors if there are problems, no, or mga concerns or mga bagay-bagay na hindi kayo natutuwa. Ayan. We are happy to help. We are happy to create solutions then for your problem. Okay? And letter E, all learning materials given to you should be used for this course only and not be posted in social media for public consumption. Especially for me, kasi I will be providing you the easiest methods, no, on how to do research, especially on statistics. These apps or these files that we will be giving to you, atin-atin lang. Kasi in the first place, these are with intellectual property rights. Ayan. It is owned by me and you are the only authorized people to use that files or apps. So please do not post or bigay nyo sa mga even yung mga ibigay nyo sa mga kakilala nyo as much as possible. Try to avoid that. Just for the respect nung nagbigay rin sa inyo ng file in doing things. Well, I'm happy to teach you rin yung mano-mano or manual method of doing statistics. Pero I really think that is already impractical during this very impractical na siya kasi hindi siya newbie friendly. Ayan. Let's do everything the easiest way. Pero let us respect the files and the one who created them. And that's it, no? By the way, these are the if you notice, we have already divided all third years to their respective advisors. So ito ang mga advisors natin. We have Sir Leslie Dale Umayat, me, Sir Jeff Tiben Pinosan, Ma'am Harriet, and Ma'am Tina. Ma'am Christina, grabe handles yung mga ating apparel and fashion enterprise majors. At malas nyo sa akin kayo napunta. Okay? Alright. So that's it. No? That is our syllabus. No? Again, this is posted in our Google Classroom. Pwede nyong i-download yan. O yung mga kapapasok, let me just repeat yung first activity nyo. Okay. Punta kayo sa Google Classroom. Ayan, this is the first activity. Makikita nyo sa stream. Ayan. Michael Carbanuevo posted a new question. Click that. You answer. Ang requirements lang natin, let's just review. You have to do two things. No? Download the course syllabus, which has been already posted sa Google Classroom. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. The reason kung bakit ko kayo pinapag-subscribe, kasi the recorded meetings will be posted dito sa ating YouTube channel. And do not worry that this video will be kept private. So the people who I've given the link, sila lang ang makaka-view. No? So very private siya. Okay? So okay lang okay lang kayong mag-recite kasi hindi naman yan makikita ng other people. Okay, so that is our orientation for thesis 1. Now, I hope everyone will be excited to do research and this is really challenging pero let's do our best to finish. to finish on time. Okay, do we have any questions? Sige, you ask your questions now. Iniwan na tayo ni Charlie. Hindi pa tayo nag-e-end. Charlie! Others, do you have any questions? Sir, pwede po ba daw yung existing product tapos improve na lang? Okay. If this is a major improvement to the product, and we can now differentiate the old product from the new developed product, yes, pwede po yun. No? Pero if the improvement, wala naman siyang difference. No? For example, I'll give you an example na lang. Okay. Let's say ice cream. Ayan. Common ice cream, strawberry ice cream. Okay. Sir, I will improve strawberry ice cream. Tapos linagyan mo lang ng sprinkles. Okay, is that really an improvement? No. It is still yung strawberry ice cream, no? Dinagdag mo lang sprinkles. So there is really no change. Pero if you try to innovate, okay, for example, an existing product, strawberry ice cream, then I will do fusion to create a new entirely product. What if I will try to mix vegetables with my strawberry ice cream? Again, these are ideas lang. Let's say strawberry ice cream with sayote cubes. Okay, ayan. Malay nyo, masarap. Okay, that is why we do product development research, diba? To know if this product is good and marketable. Ayan, I have improved that in existing product. And there is really a difference from the new product and the old product. Yes, we will allow that. Okay? We will allow that. Basta may difference. Yun yung key term natin. There should be a difference, a big difference from the old product. Other questions? And good. I think may mga ideas na kayo on what to do. Darren, since late ka, I'm sure marami kang tanong dahil marami kang na-miss. So what are your questions? Others then, if you have questions, so we could maximize itong ating meeting. Yan, I think ngayon nag-iisip na kayo. No? When thinking of a product, ito yung usually tip na binibigay namin. How will you know if the product idea is actually good? No? First natin is to identify a problem muna. Identify a problem in a community. And the solution, your product should be the solution for that problem in the community. For example, meron yung past na mga researches. There is a problem when it comes to yung wastages. Wastages pag patatas yun eh. Diba? Kasi once you use yung patatas, hindi naman yung buong patatas yung linuluto. Diba? Yung peel is nasasayang. Yun ang problem na na-identify nila. Which is in sense, diba, if you will try to think it, hindi naman siya nasasayang because it's already peel. Pero the research idea is they try to develop a use for the peels. Ayan, for the peels. Now, they have created a product using that peels, yung patatas peels, and na-identify yung problem na nasasayang na siya kasi there is really a use for that peels. Okay. Another example naman, if we have an oversupply of vegetables, which is very common dito sa Cordillera. Oversupply use this oversupply ng carrots to produce another product para hindi siya nasasayang. Okay? Which I think ginawa na to na Health 101. They are now selling yung mga carrot juices fusion. Punta kayo doon, meron silang carrot juice, carrot lemon, carrot cucumber, carrot milk. Ayan. So they are trying to innovate na. They are trying to think innovative products to help farmers din na hindi nila itapon yung oversupply ng carrots. Okay? So I guess that is the first step na pwede nyo gawin is to identify a problem within the community and you can provide a solution with your food product. Okay? Questions? Ayan. You ask other questions. Sige, isa-isahin natin. Stephanie, do you have question?
Sir, wala po.
Michelle, may question ka?
Wala po, sir.
Tingnan natin kung gising pa kayo. Decibel, do you have a question?
Sir, wala po.
Charlene, question?
Wala po, sir.
Mercedes?
Wala po, sir.
Saan na ako? Darren? Wala? Darren, gusto ko marinig yung boses mo. Parang matagal.
Wala.
Okay. Eloisa, do you have question? Eloisa, you're there?
Wala po.
Okay. Stephanie? Ay, natanong ko na si Stephanie, I think. Evita? Are you still awake? Heinz, are you still there?
None, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Trick question. No question, pero you are still there. Michelle?
Wala
Si
po,
Ram.
sir.
Okay, good. Si Ram, nag-question na kanina. Rose Ann? Sige na, I want to hear your voices. No, Rose Ann?
Paano yung presentation, sir?
Ay, okay. Sige, that is a good question. For the presentation kasi, it is a defense then. Defense siya, thesis defense, but what you are defending is the proposal only. So hindi pa kayo pumunta dun sa experimentation and data gathering and analysis, etc. So ang de-defend usually is the title, the literature, the objectives, and the methods. Yun lang ang de-defend. Ipe-present, then you will defend. For the panel members, usually we have questions then. No? Bakit ganito ang napili niyong product, etc., etc. Ayan. So ganun ang mangyayari sa presentation. It is a defense. Defense proper. All right. Sige. If no more questions, yes, Ram, may question pa?
Face-to-face ba, sir, or Google Meet yung presentation?
Yan ang pag-uusapan natin. Pero definitely we can do it online. We can do it online. Ang problema lang kasi, Benguet State University, tulad yung nangyari kanina, hindi po stable ang internet namin dito. So, if possible, na if all members naman have the capacity to go here, we can do it face-to-face. Or even mix, no? May mga pupunta dito, may mga online, kasi I think meron dito yung mga nasa probinsya. Anyway, we will talk about that once we will have the presentation. Okay? Ayan, excited na si Ram. Alright. Sige. Request everyone muna to please turn on their cameras for our picture taking and / attendance. No? Sige. So everyone please turn on their camera. Cameras. Ayan. So I can see your face then. Again, matagal tayong di nagkita. I want to see your faces. It's been 2 years, I think, yung last time nakita. Okay, Chloe. Okay lang. Others, sige na. Ganda nung background ni Mercedes. Ano yung nandyan? Mga anime ba yan? Or BTS? BTS. Others, sige na. Mag-picture taking lang tayo saglit before we end. Ayan, okay. Good to see your faces again. Ayan. Ben Hayes, Darren, sige na. Itong si Heinz na-miss ko rin si Heinz na makulit na Heinz.
Press. Na-open ba?
Alright, sige. Count of 3. You smile sa camera. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, let me just save the screenshot. Alright, so that's it. That is our first meeting sa Thesis 1. Remember to, again, subscribe dun sa aking personal YouTube account. I will be posting the recorded video. Okay, so thank you for attending. I will see you next synchronous activity. Goodbye. You can log out now. Goodbye.
Sir.
Goodbye and thank you, sir.